Google Pay is now available in Trinidad and Tobago. Before you scroll away, this is no video on how to cheat the system to have it available. It's actually here. So just yesterday, First Citizen Bank announced that they've now activated Google Pay for all of their debit and credit card holders. I told you all this was coming, but this is huge because now you could use Google Pay, add your cards to your phone, and use your phone to pay at point-of-sale systems and even make online purchases. Now you're still subject to the same limits per day or month for your credit cards and your debit cards, but apart from allowing us to make purchases online, local businesses can now accept payments on their websites using Google Pay. This is huge because now you could sell products anywhere in the world, book services anywhere in the world, and allow your customers to pay very easily using Google Pay. We just checked another thing off the list for our digital transformation, and I'm very excited to see next steps. Stay tuned.
This is the book of Sirach, chapter 11, verse 33. It reads, "Take heed of a mischievous man, for he worketh wickedness, lest he bring upon thee a perpetual lot." Shalom, 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 your brother Kahan from the GMS Prophetic Vibration Camp here with another edification to the power and spirit of Yahweh Ba'asham Yahweh Shai. Okay, so first and foremost, Kal Halayam, La Alahaya Nawa Yahweh Ba'asham Yahweh Shai, Ba'asham Rakah Kodash, Barakata Yahweh, Barakata Yahweh Shai, Barakata Yahweh, Barakata Yahweh Shai, Barakata Yahweh, Barakata Yahweh Shai. Alright, so double honors unto the apostles, the bishops, the elders, a great millstone that rule well. Salutation, double salutation unto the brothers who preaching and teaching the truth. Show the four corners of the earth, risking their lives and their freedom to do so no more than ever. Shalom unto the speckled bird Israelites, along with the very few but faithful Akwat. We say shalom, shalom, shalom. Hey, when their true agenda is being ruled out, please keep that same energy. Yeah? When their true agenda is being ruled out. Yeah, so when their true agenda is ruled out, that's how you're excited for what you're seeing taking place here with, Trinidad. Trinidad upkeeping with the world, as you say, in layman's terms, yeah. Trinidad on the digital transformation and what have you so forth, and he's excited for Google Pay and what have you so forth. All right, that's all. You understand? When they rule out the true agenda, the same enthusiasm that you're having, all right, you should carry about that same enthusiasm. All right, because this is just the smoke screen. All right, this is just, this is just a rule of you seeing just the shallow side of this thing, pursuant to convenience, your convenience being met and what have you so forth. But really and truly they have something that is way more sinister. Hey, let's go into that word sinister. I don't intend to take too long with this edification. Alright, let's now look into look of Shifan. Again, one set of distractions here. Alright, sinister meaning. Alright, so good. Sinister. It says, giving the impression that something harmful or evil is happening or will happen. Yeah? And that's what it is. Alright? Something is, an evil thing is about to take place. Alright? So it says, evil looking inauspicious, disturbing, frightening, ominous, all right, menacing, threatening, scary, creepy, all right. This is what is about to take place, because when you see the roll out the true agenda, all right, when the true agenda is being rolled out, pursuant to carbon footprint and all these things, social credit score system, all right, UBIs via central bank digital currency and what have you so forth, which is going to be programmable money. yeah, that's where it is. All right, but hey, at the end of it all too is only who have the eyes to see will see. Okay, that's why the scripture says, I'll have to go to the blue letter for this one, 2 Corinthians 2 and 11, where it reads, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. And let's go to that word ignorant first before we go to the word devices. All right, ignorant.
Strong's G50, Agnaeo.
All right, agnaeo, which goes into what? To be ignorant, to not know, all right, not to understand, unknown, all right, and he doesn't have the understanding of the times that he's living in. Okay, he doesn't have the understanding of the times that he's living in. All right, you see, this is a guy I see this guy, be first in line to go and take this chip, to go and take this RFID microchip, because he will watch that as innovative. Hey, what I should go into before I go back to the scripture to go into the word devices. I think innovative is two ends. Innovative. All right. As it reads here, the action or process of innovating. Innovation is crucial to the continuing success of any organization. All right. Continuing success, of any organization. All right. And he will be in support of it, because he will just look. He will sell it. He will buy it and sell it to you, as it's just something that is just that is a upgrade to the new system that we have. Just like if you buy a cell phone, and every so often, all right, your phone goes through an updating process, with the new software and what have you, so forth. So this is how he would look at this whole thing. All right, this is how he would look at it. Change, altering, transformation, reorganization, revolution, upheaval. All right, restructuring, rearrangement, renovation. This is how we would look at these things. All right. This is how modernism. We need to be more. That is it, and that is how he is thinking. We need to be more modernized. All right. He's happy that Trinidad is getting with the program in modernizing its payment system and what have you, so forth. This, that, the other. You understand? So hey, he will be in support of it. So let's go to the word. Let's go to that word devices.
Strong's G 3540, Naima.
All right, Naima. All right, which says a mental perception, thought, an evil purpose, that which thinks the mind, thoughts, or process. All right, but more so an evil purpose. But when I go, let me see. All right, Alright, when I go to the etymology.
Strong's G 3539. Naeo. Naeo.
Alright, now Eo, where it says to perceive with the mind, to understand, to have understanding, but understanding in what? Alright? Understanding in what? Understanding in evil, to think upon, to heed, to ponder. That's why when I go to this particular scripture, going back to Sirach 19, I think it's 22, I believe. Sirach 19 and 22, where it reads, the knowledge of wickedness, alright? The knowledge of wickedness is not wisdom, neither at any time the counsel of sinners prudence. So this is what they are intelligent in. This is what the elites, alright? The illuminated one is intelligent in. They are intelligent in what? They are intelligent in their wickedness, their witchcraft and what have you, so forth. Alright, but we are not ignorant of their evil doings and their evil intentions. Alright, you see, the world for the majority, alright, they so caught up, alright, they so caught up and so easily misled. Alright, so they would go full force, all out, into accepting this whole digital system and what have you, so forth. Alright, not knowing they are being led into a trap. Alright, and the first thing to be within that trap, that is going to lead it to that trap really is the digital ID. Alright, and pretty soon there's going to go full force ahead with it, that digital ID. You understand? There's where it is. Alright, when they come about with that digital ID, yeah. Because you see, it's all about gradualism, but the gradualism will come plain out where they will let you know the true desires. Alright? Because it's all about control. And this is what this whole thing is about. Alright, and the people not seeing it. Once you lock in yourself into that digital system, it's actually you locking in yourself into a digital prison. You understand? That is why when you go to Psalms 10, and I think it's verse 5, I believe. It's actually verse 8. Psalms 10 and 8, alright, where it reads, he sitteth in the lurking places of the villages, alright, in the secret places, doth he murder the innocent, his eyes are privily set against the poor, he lieth and waits secretly. Alright, so the secrecy of this whole thing here, is convenience. Alright, that is the whole thing about it here. The secret. The secret is you being kept is you being kept and controlled in a digital prison, all right, via carbon footprint and social credit score system and these things and UBI and all these things. You understand? But they are selling the surface. They are selling it on the surface to you, by the way of convenience. That is what it is, for lack of better words. All right, so it says he lieth and waits secretly as a lion. All right. In his den, he lieth and wait to catch the poor. He doth catch the poor when he draweth him into his net. And that net is that whole digital system, starting with that digital ID. All right. Wait till that digital ID being rolled out and be mandated. Wait until that digital ID being mandated. All right, and then you start to see their true policies being ushered out after they get the majority of the population to take that digital ID and what have you, so forth. Wait till those policies being rolled out, and let me see if we keep in that same energy. Let me see if we keep in that same enthusiasm, that same excitement. All right, and you're looking forward to what more the government has in store. and what have you so forth. Alright? There is where it is. There is where it is. You understand? So it says, verse 10, he croucheth and humbleth himself, that the poor may fall by his strong ones. Alright? So, they're making it look, it's all about your convenience and what have you so forth, but really and truly they have a whole sinister freaking agenda. A whole sinister agenda to really enslave you all, entrap you all. That's what it is. That's what it is. Yeah? And it's a sad situation that a lot of New Jakes is going to get caught. You understand? Because they're so into the system. You understand? They're so into the system and what this system has to offer you and what have you so forth. The benefits of this system, which really and truly is just your laziness and your greed and your lust is just being fed. Alright? To the point of really and truly, it's just you being trapped. You actually falling into that trap and what have you so forth. That's why, the scripture say what? We are the children of the day, and I think I would leave it with that scripture because I don't want to stay too long. Alright, which is Thessalonians. 1 Thessalonians 5, and I think it's verse 8. Alright, no, not 8 actually. I'll start from 5 and then go down to 8. 1 Thessalonians 5 and 5, where it reads, ye are all the children of the light, which is us here, the hopeful elect. Alright, and the children of the day. Alright, we are in this light. We are seeing this truth and understanding this truth for what it is. We are not of the night, nor of the darkness, right? Which is the 2/3. This is what they are. They are walking blindly. Alright, they are walking blindly, they are living blindly. Alright, they're not seeing and they're not knowing the time that they are living in. Alright. Verse 6, therefore let us not sleep as do others be. Let us watch and be sober. Alright? Be sober. Not literal sober, but actually, being circumspect, being occupied in prophecy. These things. Alright? For they that sleep in the night. Alright? That's not literal night, but actually, they spiritually blind, so they don't have the eye salve to see, as the scripture, as I just read, least Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. But for the masses, they are ignorant, all right? Because as you see, they are gladly welcoming, this whole digital system that is going to transcend into the microchip, all right? This payment system and whatnot, paying with your phone and whatnot. Hey, that shit is just gradualism. That's just gradualism, man. Conditioning and gradualism. Pretty soon is going to be what they really want, all right, which is for you to be implanted with an implantable device, all right. That technological advancement that they have reached. Right, they want to put that within you, and a lot of people they're not seeing it because they're sleeping. They are asleep. You understand? For they that sleep in the night, and they that be drunken are drunken in the night. But let us who are of the day be sober, putting on the breastplate of faith and love, for an helmet the hope of salvation. Because best believe, I will have to use this as my last scripture. Best believe, pursuant to Revelation, because this is what we all working for. This is what this whole thing boils down to, towards salvation. All right. I go to Revelation 49, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead, or in his right hand, or in his hand, Salakia, or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahweh, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. All right? This is what this whole thing is. This is why you have to be sober. All right? This is why you have to be sober, as in understanding the prophecies being occupied and the prophecies being occupied in the scriptures. All right? Measuring the time diligently in itself. All right? Seeing the signs coming to pass. All right? praying, fasting when you could. Yeah? Keeping faith in Yahweh and Yahweh Shai. Alright? Strengthening the brotherhood. Because this thing is not just about you alone, you know. It's about the elect of the nation of Israel. You know, so that's what it's all about. But as I say, you know, when the agenda roll out, when the true agenda roll out, please keep the same energy. Don't change it. Keep that same spritey, you know, excited, enthusiast, you know. Yeah, you know, you want to see, you want to, you know, you're on edge. You want to see what other goodies your government, your beloved government have in store for you. Boy, oh boy, I tell you. Anyhow, this is a brother Kahan from the GMS Prophetic Vibration Camp here in Trinidad, signing out, saying, Kal Halayam, La Allah, Yanawa, Yahweh, Bahasham Yahushai, Bahasham Rakah Kodash, Barakata Yahweh, Barakata Yahushai, Barakata Yahweh, Barakata Yahushai, Barakata Yahweh, Barakata Yahushai. Double honors unto the apostles, the bishops, the elders, a great millstone that rule well. Shalom. Double salutation unto the brothers who preaching, teaching this truth throughout the four corners of the earth, risking their lives and their freedom to do so no more than ever. Shalom unto the speckled blood Israelites. Shalom unto the very few but faithful Akwat. Hey, until then, shalom, shalom. Wabad babal unto this wicked place, man.
The mark no one can buy or sell.
What if they're right? What if we can't survive without it?
And what if taking it means losing our souls?
I'm sorry, ma'am. We can't take cash anymore. You'll need to scan your mark.
But it's all I have.
We like your credentials. But before we can finalize your position, you'll need to take the mark.